All right, so I have this video that I'm going to place up for students that will be doing summer camp with Mrs. Shane and myself. This is how we access Office. You will need to know how to do this because that's where we'll store a lot of information, make it really easy because it's all in one place instead of you having to go to a bunch of different places. So first thing that you have to do, or step one, is to get into Clever. Now, if you have a school laptop, then you have the ability to access Clever by the link, or excuse me, right here, the Clever link. If you do not have a school laptop, the easiest way to access Clever is going through the school website or the district website. That's sdhc.k12.fl.us. That is the school's website, or not the school, the district's website, and we can access Clever through there. So I'm going to scroll down just slightly a little bit, and as you can see on the left side here, we have two icons. We have our EDSB login, which makes it super easy to log into EDSB, and we have our Clever login. And I'm going to go ahead and click on my Clever login. And once I click on my Clever login, I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to go here where it says Login with Active Directory and click on that. Right, once you click on the Clever link, it will take you to here, Hillsborough County Public Schools. You have to log in. Your login is your lunch number at hcps.net. It's very important that you put the at hcps.net. If you don't, it will send you to another place and it'll ask you for your phone number, which that's not correct. Your password, for the majority of us, it is lunch number and lion. So whatever your lunch number is, plus the word lion in lowercase. Some of you have different passwords, so it's whatever your normal lunch number or whatever your normal password is. Click sign in. Now, once you do that, you want to make sure that you are logged into the correct account. Sometimes students leave their Office open and it gets logged into their account. So if it doesn't match your name, you do have to log out, and I can see up here it's the account I wanted to get into. Once you are here, you're going to look for the 365 link, Office 365, and we'll click on that. That should be saved as a favorite because it will be something that you will have to access. Now, once I open up here, it might automatically go in if someone left themselves logged in. So if it automatically goes into Office, you need to make sure that you're logged into your Office. If it comes here, you're fine. You're going to log into the account. See how it says it's taking me to my organization page, because every student is given this by being a student at Hillsborough County Public Schools. And if you're the only person using the computer, you can go ahead and push yes. If you're not, push no. What will happen is this will leave you logged in future. I push no because my daughter and myself share. Now, here is Office 365. This gives you access to all of the different types of programs that we would use. If you do not have Word, Excel, PowerPoint on your computer, you are allowed free downloads. So you would go over here to install Office on your computer. It does take a while. It is very big, but this is brand new. They're giving you the newest, most up-to-date, which gives you the best options in your program. So here we're gonna download the setup, or download install Office. And once the setup is done, you can see here at the bottom, there's a link, and once the circle is full, I can click on that. I'm opening up the setup. All right, so you would use that to download it onto your own computer. Now let's go here. So once, you don't have to have it downloaded to use it though. You can use it strictly online, which is fine. It's limited on the abilities of the program. So, you know, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, they do lots of things. Well, on the online version, you're limited to what those things you can do. But for the purposes of our class, you aren't going to have to do a whole lot of different things other than be able to access information. So you're going to click on OneDrive. Once we click on OneDrive, that's basically like your storage unit for all of your documents. You can access it anywhere in the world on any computer device. You don't have to be on the same computer, which is the way Office used to work. So when you first go in, it comes up on My Files. Those are any of the files that you have made. If you have never, ever, ever accessed Office in any way, this will be blank. There'll be nothing there because you haven't made any documents. And I'm using my daughter's account. She only has a few documents. But once you're in 4th grade, you are going to use a lot more of this, so you'll create more documents. What you need to do in order to access the summer school information is click on Shared. Over here on the left, 3rd down, click on Shared. What that does is it accesses anything that has been shared with you, like from me or from Mrs. Shane, and anything that you have shared with other people. So when you click Shared with Me, you're going to locate the folder that says 2020 Summer E-Learning Program. This is the only document that has ever been shared with her, so it's easy to find. But if you were to go into mine, you could see that I've had bunches of documents that I've shared with people that others have shared with me. It will automatically default to Shared with Me, so you don't have to change it unless you're looking for a document you shared with someone else. Once you find the folder, click on the folder to open it up. Now, currently, there is only one thing that's in here, and it's just a practice thing. What will be in here later will be folders with the week. So it'll say the week of June 15th, and that's where you'll access everything that you would need for the week of June 15th. So you will find the right folder you need to go into based on the week or the date. Here we don't have one, we just have this practice in here, but I'm going to show you how to download these documents because you definitely need them in order to be successful with summer camp. So we're going to click on the document. Oh, I didn't have to click on the document. Let me go back. I am going to see where it has name. It has like a document. I'm going to click here, which means it's going to select all the documents within that folder. So if I had 10 things, it would select them all at once. Now what I'm going to click on is download. Up here at the top, click on download. And as you can see at the bottom, it says Summer Enrichment PTX. That's a PowerPoint. And there's a little blue bar moving around a document. Once it's complete, you're able to click on it. All right, so once it has finished, you can right click and it'll pull up your different options. Here it says show in folder, so you can click on that so we can see where it is. Right now it's in my downloads folder, but I need it in my desktop folder. So I am going to, I could do a couple of things. One of them is just grabbing the document and moving it over to desktop. So now it will appear in my desktop. I'm able to do that. If not, I could open the folder, I could open the document and then save it, either way. So now what I need to do, since I've moved it to my desktop, I need to place my items in a folder on my desktop that makes it easy for me to locate everything. So I'm going to right click on my desktop, just anywhere on my desktop, as long as it's not on top of an icon. I'm gonna do new folder, and I will label the folder the week. So this would be practice. That's all this is. This is practice. Now, if it's next week, it's the week of June 15th, you would label it June 15th, 2020. So once you have that, you hit enter, and now this is the folder's name. And what I can do is I can grab this document. I don't need to open it. I can grab this document with a left click and drag it over to practice, and once that folder's highlight, it'll drop it in there. Now that document that I just downloaded to my downloaded to my desktop should be in the folder that says practice. So I know anything that I have that I do this week, which is week of practice, or for me it's planning, I would go in here and everything that I save will be in here. My advice, any work that you type, anything that you do, you should save in this folder so that everything is together for that week and it's easy for you to locate. So now I have it in here. I am able to open up this document. And once I'm able to open up the document, I can maneuver the document. So I am going to show you how to use PowerPoint. Math will definitely be in PowerPoint form, and it's best if you know how to work PowerPoint. So once we're in here, this is the PowerPoint. This is actually the PowerPoint I created for my enrichment students for the summer. They have work too. Theirs is just more self-guided versus teacher-guided. So once I'm in here, all right, hold on a second. So here is the open PowerPoint. I have it here, but I do need to know how to use PowerPoint and able to access all its features. We're not creating anything, but you will need to be able to pull up the PowerPoint, be able to view it. If you have to go back, you'll have questions, you're able to get all that from here. So once I have it open, I hit this icon down here, which is like the projector screen that we used to have, the old projector screens. I'm gonna click on that, and that's going to allow me to view it in PowerPoint form, where all of the things that are placed in there, if there's animations or if there's different tricks, they'll all show up in this form. They won't show up when you look at it just in PowerPoint slides. All right, so this is the slideshow, and you can use your mouse. You can right click and hit next, or easy enough, you can hit your arrows back and forward. So here, I use my arrow. This tells the students what they have to do for reading and writing. Again, this is for my enrichment kids, not for summer school kids. It's different curriculum and different objectives for them. But here has a list of everything that they need to do, and they can go through. So they're reminded they have to complete their 2 lessons of iReady a week. So that's in there. And here they have an iReady log. This is something that you guys will also have. You will have to document your iReady on your log, all right? And in order to do this, the PowerPoint does have to be downloaded to your desktop, because you can view the documents online, but you cannot manipulate them online. You can only manipulate them once they're downloaded to your desktop. All right, so the students would plug in, okay, oops, and in order to add things into this, you would click on this slide, not in PowerPoint, in, where you have the icons, and here I could put, okay, today is 6/7/20, and the lesson took me 51 minutes, and the name of the lesson was Working with Words, and I earned an 84%. So you would do that, and you're supposed to complete 2 lessons. I know some people like to go a little over and above, so I did put enough space for 4 lessons. All right, and of course, once you have put in that information, you should always hit save, because it will not save it unless you hit save when it's just on the desktop version. And here I'm going to access, this is the Sunshine State Readers for grades 3 through 5. There is the expectation that these are read by 4th graders, and most are 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, and most of you are qualify for that. Actually, all of you qualify for that. All right, so this slide here is important. It does list all of the Sunshine State Young Readers Award books that the students will be reading. Excuse me, whoops, there we go. We'll be reading for this upcoming year. You can start them now, so if you want to go ahead and get one of these and start one, you can. And I will leave this PowerPoint on here, and it actually does have the first 4 chapters of the book, Voyage of the Dogs. So you can start with this one to see if you like it, and if not, you can get them online virtually from the library, which is really cool to access those. All right, so that's how we access Office and how we create a PowerPoint, or not how we create, how we access Office and how we download our PowerPoints.